Hey everyone, Midlife Journey here with another video coming to you from
West Yellowstone.
the Madison River. We're about 5 miles inside the park, just inside the west entrance. So today we went on a hike to Fairy Falls.
Right.
And off of that hike is also the Grand Prismatic Springs overlook.
Yes.
So we got, she likes to look around when we're videoing for some reason, instead of looking at the camera. So I got to kind of
nudge me back into where I'm supposed to be.
Yeah, right. Anyhow, it's about, Fairy Falls is about a 5-mile hike. And then we tacked on probably another mile by going up to the
Overlook?
Yep, Grand Prismatic Spring overlook, which is pretty cool. Anyway, we will let you watch some video of both of those hikes, and then we'll get back to you.
So what are we doing today, Chris?
We're doing the Fairy Falls hike.
So, did you know that this was going to be uphill?
Yeah, it is say overlook.
Smart Alec.
So this is the Grand Prismatic Spring overlook trail. We're just going to be going up so we can overlook the Grand Prismatic Spring, right?
Yes.
That's why I figured we'd do this first.
Yeah.
If we waited till the end, we probably wouldn't do it.
Walking up to Fairy Falls, 1.6 miles. This trail seems to be a whole lot less traveled.
Yeah, like I was saying, I don't think a whole lot of people want to walk 5 miles on their trip to on their time at Yellowstone. There's so much to see here that people are running around trying like crazy to see everything they can in just a few days, or even a day or two, which is
not a lot of time to see what you want to see here.
Not really doable.
No.
That's why we're so glad we're here for 6 months. I mean, obviously we're working 5 days a week, but it gives us plenty of days to see what we want to see. And we probably still won't cover it all.
No, every time we drive through here, we see, oh, we didn't go that way. We didn't walk that trail.
Right.
So there's always so much more we want to see. And then there's just so much more that's so far away.
That's why Workamping works well for us, and be able to spend this much time in an area to explore as much as we can.
Kind of cool, like a tunnel of trees. Yeah, feels good. So we're coming to the falls. I can hear them.
Coming out to the muckety muck.
Yeah, it's very mucky. Good thing we have our boots on.
Yep.
Oh, cool. Now, this was well worth the 2.5 mile hike up. Well worth it. That's pretty cool. So the next thing that we want to go into is this RV rental craze. It seems like everywhere in West Yellowstone, all you see are rental RVs. And the odd thing is a lot of them have come here and they have no reservations. They expect to be able to just pull up to a campground and have a spot for the night.
Yeah. Back behind us is behind the Yellowstone Giant Screen Theater where we work is the Buffalo Crossings RV Park. And I think he said yesterday, how many calls did he get?
Oh, 53 or something like that, or 60 something.
I think it was more
pretty
than
high.
that. People wanting to know if we had open spots for the night.
Yeah, tonight.
Or if we knew of an RV park that did.
Yeah.
So
So you got to think when you rent an RV, you have to make sure you have a plan. You have to plan ahead. You have to make sure that you're gonna make reservations ahead. You don't want to be driving around at 9, 10 o'clock at night trying to find a place to stay.
well, some places you can get by with that, but not in Yellowstone.
No.
It's one of the most visited parks in the United States. So you're not going to find a spot just outside the west entrance to Yellowstone at the last hour.
Right.
And wonder why they can't get a spot. It's kind of funny, though. Anyway, to this RV rental craze, 9 out of 10 of them probably never driven an RV before, and are pretty much clueless.
Yeah, you have to. We're really careful when we're going down the road. If I see some coming toward us, I kind of hug the right shoulder because they make me very nervous. These are people who have never driven a vehicle bigger than their car, and they're driving a lot faster because they think they're in their car.
Yeah.
So if you're renting an RV, our first piece of advice would be slow down.
Yeah, definitely slow down. We've seen accidents here in West Yellowstone all the time, and one car was totally demolished because of a rental RV.
And it was in the ditch.
Yep.
So it's not as easy as you think to drive those.
Yeah. And then we just find it kind of comical. Some of the questions too they ask when they come into the gift shop, like where can I find your RV toilet paper?
Yeah, we don't carry RV toilet paper. It's a gift shop.
It's a gift shop and movie theater. So.
Yeah, we don't carry RV toilet paper. Or we had somebody come in the other night who had rented an RV but didn't bring sheets. So they had no sheets. The night before they slept without sheets or blankets or anything. They just slept in their clothes on the beds. So they came in and I said, well, we don't have sheets. Well, where is a Walmart? Well, Walmart's 2 hours away.
Yeah.
So they ended up buying 8 blankets, one for each of them, so they could actually just sleep with a blanket.
Yeah. That sounds like we're making fun of fresh new RVers, but we are. We've been there, done that, but we kind of did some research ahead of time so we know what to expect. But anyhow.
I have notes here, so sorry I have to keep looking down. So one of our managers he went out one night there were some RVs in our parking lot at the theater again.
Oh, by the way, it's illegal to park in business parking lots in West Yellowstone.
Yes.
You will get fined or towed away.
Yeah. So anyway, Marlin goes out to tell these people that they have to move. But when he approaches the RV, he said on the pavement they had taken logs of firewood and built a nice little frame teepee for their fire, and were trying to light it. As he was walking up, he told them, "You can't have a fire here, first of all."
In the parking lot.
In the parking lot.
Yeah.
And were they? Yeah. Anyway, we won't go there. At first they said that they knew the people who owned the Chinese restaurant next door.
Oh yeah.
So it's okay. And he said the Chinese restaurant's out of business. It's been out of business.
Yeah.
So you don't know the people. You can't. It doesn't matter whether you know them or not. You can't park here.
Especially build a fire in the parking lot.
Build a fire right here in the parking lot. Crazy.
I think he said when he first walked up, he knocked on the door, and then like 16 people were looking out the window in this little Class C RV.
Yeah, so it's crazy some of the stories that they can tell us. Oh, so another story that Marlin again told us is...
Marlin has a lot of stories. He's been there. Marlin and Doug been there 12, 13 years?
Yeah, something like that.
The,
They've been
IMAX.
doing this for a long time. But anyway, he said that this guy came in and he asked Marlin, "So where is Old Faithful? I've been driving around this town for an hour and I can't find it." And Marlin told him, "Old Faithful is inside the park."
Yeah.
And the guy thought it was just in town. So he drove around the streets of West Yellowstone looking for Old Faithful, which we kind of found funny.
Right. A lot of times they'll come up and say, "Where's the entrance to Yellowstone?" Knowing it's like 500 yards away.
Yeah, so I'm gonna put you a little map up here and show you just how close the entrance to us is. That doesn't make sense, but anyway, that's okay.
Yeah, it's the entrance is literally right around the corner.
So another question I have: when you rent an RV, do you not bring your smartphone with you?
Yeah, a lot of people ask all kinds of questions.
Yeah, like where's a good place to eat, or where's the hardware store or the grocery store? What else have you got?
Well, they ask stuff because they didn't bring anything with them. And we'll kind of lead into that with the grocery store thing. But they come here thinking they're going to get all the supplies they need to go camping in West Yellowstone, which is a little small, tiny town you can literally walk around.
Yeah.
And
it does have 2 grocery stores, but they don't have everything you're going to need.
yeah, they don't have everything. Besides, if they did have everything, they're probably out of it because, like, here,
Because everybody buys everything.
this place has been swamped. And then they get some of the people get kind of mad at you because you don't have exactly what they want.
Well, you don't have my brie cheese.
No.
When are you going to let the bears out?
Oh yeah. When do they bring the bears out? It's one of the things they did at the IMAX theater. Next door is the Grizzly and Wolf Center. Maybe they thought they were there, but no, we don't have bears. We have a bear on the video.
Yeah.
On Yellowstone.
They walk into a gift shop and they ask us, "When do you release the bears?"
Yeah.
Well, we don't have any bears. Sorry, they're next
Right.
door. A lot of people come in asking about. Sorry about the noise and RV going by. A lot of people come in and ask about buying the pass for for Yellowstone.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And we tell them you just buy it at the entrance.
Right. Yeah, you don't buy it at the IMAX theater.
Restrooms.
Restroom. Oh well.
That's a sore spot for you. This won't be so entertaining.
At the grocery store, there's we have one restroom. Actually, we have 2. One is for employees only, and in the back, and the other one is for the public, I guess, to use if they need to. Well, people bring their whole families into this little small grocery store, and they all line up right in the way of where we bring the carts to load or to stock the groceries and
It's
everything.
our main pass-through
Yeah,
for everything.
they all stand in the way. They got their whole families in there. And I even asked one of the managers one time, I said, "Hey, why don't y'all just rent a porta potty or something?" Because
It'd probably
it's kind
be
of
cheaper.
crazy. It's kind of crazy,
Yeah.
all the people that stand in line there at the restaurant or the restroom.
Yeah.
But right down the road is the visitor center. They have nice restrooms there. Or you can go over to the IMAX. We have nice restrooms there. And
Sorry,
she's
I
not
got
looking.
sidetracked again.
She's looking down again.
I was looking at our nose.
But anyhow, it kind of leads me to the thing about why these people bring all their whole family in the grocery store. It says right on the door, only 1 to 2 people per group that go into the grocery store. Well, these people bring their mother, father, grandparents, all their 8 kids, and everything in there. And of course, they all wear masks.
Yeah.
But I'm kind of wondering, well, what's the point? You bring your whole family in there, and the kids touch everything they can see. The people come behind them and touch everything they can see, and then they all adjust their masks.
We're just spiraling. Let's get out of this rabbit hole. Let's go somewhere else.
They all adjust their mask with their dirty hands they just touched everything with. Anyway.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll get out of that rabbit hole.
Anything else? I kind of said today when we were hiking the trail, I said, I'm kind of glad that we didn't rent an RV before we decided to buy one. We just went ahead and went for it. And I think that we would have been turned off if we had rented an RV, because
if we got one that was defective, like some of them are,
yeah,
might have had a breakdown or a sewage problem.
Yeah, see, we're
like
so
that.
glad we didn't do all that.
Yeah.
Everything fortunately has worked out for us pretty well. But anyway, do you have anything else? I don't think there is anything else. That's it. Okay. Yikes, the bee. Last time I had a bee too.
Oh boy.
All right, so
if you have any comments or anything to add about that, I know I went off the end there a little bit on my rants, but it's kind of comical. Some of it is, but some of it's kind of perturbing, I guess. It's irritating.
Yeah. But anyway, hopefully everybody who has rented an RV, you're staying safe out there and enjoying your vacations with your children and your families. To our family, we miss you, we love you, and I guess that's it for today, right?
Yep, I think so.
All right.
So thanks for watching.
Please like, subscribe,
and please make comments. We like to reply back to comments and like to know how you feel about some of these things.
Thank you for watching. Appreciate it.